Hello and welcome to PGTV News. Here are our top stories. Governor Ron DeSantis visits Polk County. Find out where he was and what was the purpose of his trip.
Representative Darren Soto introduces new legislation. Find out what it is and how it affects Polk County.
Hello and welcome to PGTV News. I'm Stephen Barnes.
And I am Tina Mann. Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis was recently in Auburndale to tour the SunTrax complex. The governor's visit to SunTrax is part of a statewide listening tour that began in Miami. Accompanying the governor to SunTrax was Florida Department of Transportation Secretary James Thibeault. They were welcomed by a delegation of county and municipal leaders along with state and county transportation officials. While at SunTrax, they discussed solutions on how to fix traffic congestion in Polk and much of Central Florida. Governor DeSantis praised the SunTrax project and said, "I think it's high time Florida benefits and we're positioned well to maximize some leverage. I really want to focus on reducing congestion, especially in Central Florida. It's not good for our economy."
Have you seen the plans for the SunTrax?
I was lucky enough to attend an entire community
Really?
forum on it, and just the idea and all of the different testing areas that they're going to have.
The little city in the middle that they have planned?
Right,
That's
and
pretty
that
cool.
way they can, have different urban areas that they can practice, like pulling into an airport and things like that. It's really cool. So
A lot of different uses for that place once it's finished up.
absolutely.
Well, U.S. Representative Darren Soto is one of two U.S. representatives from Florida who has introduced the Venezuela TPS Act of 2019. This legislation would allow Venezuelan nationals to become eligible for temporary protected status in the United States and be protected from deportation. It would also permit an employment authorization document and travel authorization and designate an 18-month period of automatic eligibility upon TPS enactment. Representative Soto is also trying to find a way to allow Alejandra Juarez to return to the United States from Mexico. She was deported August 3, 2018, despite the efforts of Representative Soto to protect her. Juarez is married to a retired Marine and Iraq War veteran from Davenport. Representative Soto has filed a private bill to provide permanent legal status for Juarez, who entered the country illegally in 1998. Representative Darren Soto represents Florida's 9th district, which includes parts of Polk County. Well, these are some interesting bills here, trying to provide a safe place for Venezuelans to move into.
Right, and they're trying to work through some issues with some of the deportation that they've had, and some of them are really sad stories.
Yeah. And Florida's always been very welcoming to our neighbors, and always been considered kind of the melting pot of the South, huh?
It definitely is. Another thing that Florida is known for is their citrus, and there could be another possible threat to Florida citrus. Lauren Diepenbach, the new extension entomologist at the University of Florida Citrus Research and Education Center in Lake Alfred, is doing research on the ambrosia beetle and the risks it might pose to citrus trees. The hunt for the little bug began in October when a commercial citrus grower in Hernando County reported some unusual damage to one of his orange trees, which included nail-sized holes in the trunk and a collection of sawdust at the base. It was determined the damage was created by several species of ambrosia beetle, a wood-boring insect common in nature. While an ongoing investigation is underway, citrus growers should report similar problems by emailing Lauren at ldiepenbrock@ufl.edu. That's the last thing we need is another citrus
I'll tell
problem.
you, they're working hard to fix all these issues, and it just kind of seems like one pops up after another.
Nasty little buggies.
This little beetle sounds nasty, though, I'll tell you what. Wood boring. Anyway, the Florida Department of Environmental Protection has filed a lawsuit against BS Ranch and Farm, claiming the company has failed to fix its odor problem after numerous warnings. The county spent more than $600,000 in lawsuits against the company. But this is the first time BS Ranch has been sued by the state. A month ago, the county and BS Ranch reached an agreement that would allow the company to continue operations under more stringent regulations, including tighter odor control measures and wetland-related concerns. We'll inform you once we learn more about this case.
Sadly, first responders from counties nearby have recently been in the news due to losing their lives to suicide, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other mental health trauma. The Lakeland Fire Department has rolled out a new program called the Peer Support Program. According to Lakeland Fire Department spokeswoman Janelle Vassallo, the Peer Support Model is a program offered through the Florida Firefighters Safety and Health Collaborative, and it recognizes that firefighters tend to trust fellow firefighters far more because of their shared experiences. Even though the Lakeland Fire Department rolled out this new training, fellow first responders from other departments are invited to participate in the training.
This is a great first step, you know.
It really is, because it is a high stakes environment and it's stressful, and they see some terrible things, and it's so hard to deal with.
And you know, we focus a lot on our physical health, and the mental health aspect of healthy living is just as important. And like you said, these firefighters, first responders, they see a lot of stuff that it's pretty traumatic.
It is.
The Winter Haven City Commission approved Mayor Brad Dantzler's proposal to spend $15,000 to develop a policy to deal with the issue of homeless students and their families in Winter Haven. In the 2017-2018 school year, there was a reported 705 homeless students in Polk County. The Hearth Project, a homeless students support organization at the Polk schools, counted 368 homeless students attending schools within the city of Winter Haven as of December 4th. The majority of Polk County homeless students fit into the doubling up category, where students share a residence with another family as a solution for homelessness. City Commissioner Pete Chiquetto said, "It's very gratifying someone is willing to step up and do this." He added he could scarcely imagine what it would be like for his family to have no roof over their heads. This is something we've definitely been aware of for a while, and it's always it seems to be growing, you know, the issue of homelessness, and you know, and this is even something that you don't think of as families doubling up. I thought that was interesting to see.
Right.
That's actually considered part of the homeless problem.
It is, because they don't have a standard residence, and a lot of them jump from you know, resident to residence, and
like
it's been
surfing.
Right, and it's been proven that it actually affects grades and learning levels and reading levels significantly when they don't have that steadiness.
Yeah, stability is important.
So it's awesome that they're doing something about it. The Polk County Early Learning Coalition reading program promotes literacy. It brings community leaders like law enforcement, firefighters, and lawmakers into preschools to help show students the importance of reading. Polk's Early Learning Coalition serves approximately 10,500 children from birth to school age, and another 1,500 up to age 13 every month. In addition, the agency contracts with more than 300 child care providers to offer high-quality early education to Polk's youngest students. Polk County Sheriff's Office Deputy Alicia Odell reads to the students about once a month as part of the Polk County Early Learning Coalition's Polk Heroes program. Deputy Odell, who is also a school resource officer, said, "I think once you learn how to read, you can learn to do anything in life."
This is great. I love this. Polk Heroes.
Polk Heroes,
Yeah.
and I mean, it's doing a dual purpose. I mean, it's getting these people comfortable with law enforcement and providing a good mentor for them.
Community relations is big. Yep. Well, in Davenport, Loftman Oaks Elementary is getting some help. Sue Racely, a Davenport resident, is leading the way to raise money for the food bank at Loftman Oaks Elementary School. This food bank supplies low-income students with backpacks filled with nutritional snacks for weekend consumption. Sue Racely is a choreographer, a producer, and director of a community troupe. She performs several theater acts at the Ridgewood Lakes Clubhouse, which seats up to 75 guests. Her new show, Who Shot Jerry Springer?, is her upcoming production. Funds from the show will go to the food bank at Loftman Oaks Elementary School. If you're interested in attending, please call 863-424-8688. Very good.
Unfortunately, no one has shot Jerry Springer.
You know, it's good to see community folks getting involved. You know, a lot of times these food banks, they just kind of been there for a long time. They run on their own, but sometimes they need a little
bit of help.
Yeah, a little bit of help, a little push along the way. That's good.
Well, CSX Transportation is making repairs to a railroad crossing near West Pipkin Road between the Hardin Boulevard and Old Highway 37 intersections in South Lakeland. Congestion and potentially lengthy delays are expected as traffic is rerouted to bypass the work zone. Eastbound traffic on approach to the rail crossing will detour at Old Highway 37. Depending on destination, westbound traffic will detour at State Road 37, which is South Florida Avenue, or Hardin Boulevard. Anyone wanting more information should call CSX Transportation at 1-800-332-4697.
All right, well, Tina and I are going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll tell you all about sports in Polk County.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look.
In your new role, we help you help. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who once took care of you.
Welcome back to PGTV News. It's now time for sports with Coach Neal.
Hey, thanks, guys. I want to remind everyone to check the PGTV listings for weekly airings of Sports Central. When you tune in, you'll see a full hour of featured guests, athlete spotlights, and so much more. You can also tune into the radio version of Sports Central on Talk 96.7 or Talk 1430 WLKF every Tuesday morning from 7 to 8 a.m. and every Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. Now let's get to your Polk County sports news. Well, the Detroit Tigers will be returning to Lakeland for their 83rd spring training. Of course, that's at Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium. Tickets for all games are available now at the box office, online, or over the phone. On February 22nd, the Tigers will host an exhibition game against the Southeastern University Fire, starting at 1:05 p.m. Tickets for this game went on sale starting on January 12th, so get those tickets today. The Tigers will be kicking off the regular spring training schedule against the Philadelphia Phillies on February 24th at home at 1:05 p.m. The Phillies will be led this year by Fort Meade High School grad and former National League MVP Andrew McCutcheon. Speaking of spring training, college baseball spring training will be back in Polk County very soon. Russ Map Baseball brings over 240 teams to Polk County over a 6-week time period. The event will be back in late February, and we'll be sure to get you those details. Well, good luck to Kathleen High School graduate Albert McClellan and Frostproof graduate Nikel Roby Coleman. Both will be playing in the Super Bowl on February 3rd in Atlanta. McClellan plays for the Patriots and Roby Coleman plays for the Rams. Good luck, guys. As always, you can go to visitcentralflorida.org for more information on events going on in Polk County. Back to you guys.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Remember to tune in again next week for another installment of PGTV News. We'll see you next time.